is Susan in one of the outfits that we bought when she moved with us as a young lady. We lived on Oak Street in New Britain, Connecticut at the time. And this is of her when she was little. The smiles tells it all, I guess. There she is again, a different pose. I think she was trying to twirl around here to show us how far her dress would go when she did twirl. And that's one of her, Susan, in her school picture. And this is Mike Lariviere, 1977. This is one of Susan's boys. This is Michelle McLeod, Ralph's daughter, taken January of '76. And this is a picture of Ralph and Susan. Susan's in the water there, and Ralph's sitting on the side of the boat. This is a picture of Ralph when he was a tiny fella. Susan was down on the floor plugging the phonograph in. This is Ralph fishing. I don't know if he caught anything that day or not, but he liked to go fishing. Now this...
Our mother, I should say, because this is all about Mom and our children. That's my sister Mary. And there was a little flutter there. I don't know what caused it. I have to comment along now. That's Mary and her son Charles, or Chucky, better known as Chuck. Now, I have to make comments here that I'm only making comments as I go along because I'm not sure of most of this. This is Chuck again, and an older. We've got to stop somewhere here and see what's wrong. There's Chuck again in that red blazer. And my wife's checking out now the tracking to make sure that it is all right. You're off, Mother. Okay, that's Chucky and Mary again, my sister. And there's Mary again. Now, if my wife will leave the tracking alone, I'll get on with this. Fine. She's waving her hands at me, threatening to beat me. That's my sister Mary again. Wow, what legs on her. Look at that mini skirt. Guess when that was done, Mary? How old that picture is. There's my sister Mary again, sitting there with a big grin. There she is with her son again, Chucky and Mary. And oh, look at that blouse she had on. She was proud of that frills, I'll tell you right now. Now there's my sister Mary and her boyfriend Joe Michaud. In the starting of this tape, we had the credits on there, and Joe was in there. There's Joe again, and I can't quite make out what Joe's doing. Now, if you notice, these are Strauss waltzes, and that's because there's my sister Mary and my dad. That's Dad McLeod. I say Dad McLeod only to distinguish to my other brothers and sisters, or my other sisters. And there's Joe again, Michaud, and it looks like he's over to my brother Danny's in his chair. And as I was saying, the Strauss waltzes are for my mother. Now, whose dog is that? That's Pat, my brother Danny's son, Pat. That's his dog. I don't know the dog's name, but that's Joe. There's my sister Mary again. Now, Mary supplied all of these pictures for me to make this tape up. And it does bring everyone in the family. And I think there's only one person we don't have a picture of, and we're going to have to, I think we can make arrangements on that some way to get him in here. There's my sister and Joe again. There's Mary cutting her birthday cake. Is that correct? Huh? Okay. Now, my wife's going to take over, and she's going to be referenced. Oh, she's shaking her hands. No, I'm not. That's my sister Mary and her son Chuck. And he was pretty proud of that red blazer, I guess, and she's pretty proud of him. There's my brother Danny and his wife Elsie. And I don't know right exactly where they're at, but it looks like it's outside in the lawn somewhere. Or they got lawn furniture in the house, I don't know which. Oh, my wife says, you dummy, they're out in the garage. Oh, all right, must have been raining out. Yep. That was Elsie, Danny, and my sister Pat. And there's Pat and Mike. And unfortunately, I do distinguish one from the other now. And my brother Danny. With his clipboard. Never does any work, walks around with a clipboard. There's my sister Pat and my brother Danny again. Oh, look at the cheetahs that Pat's got on. Hollywood herself. Yep. Oh, I can't see what that is. It's on Danny's shirt. What is it? Looks like a hat, but my brother hasn't got a hat. Now there's my dad, Toll, and my sister Donna's children, Ronnie and Patsy Ann, and there's Kathy, Pat and Mike and Danny, and my brother Danny, and that was Danny the Third. Boy, I don't think I can get all of these in. Mary's at the top on the right-hand side. Kathy and the children. Boy, my wife's sneaky on that one, isn't she? Because you see my sister, there's my brother Danny, and that's Patsy Ann, and one in the hat that you can't see her face is my sister Donna, I'm told. All right? Well, I can't recognize the dimple on your arm, honey. Well, there's Elsie. That's my brother Danny's wife and the children. Oh, Elsie must have been happy. She got a big smile on her face. By the way, the Strauss waltzes are for our mother, because she loved them. There's Pat and Mike, and Pat standing, Mike sitting. And there they are again. It's another picture of them. And there's the dog, isn't it? That's Pat's dog, isn't it? Yeah. There's my brother doing what he likes to do the best. Sit in an easy chair and do nothing. And that's some kind of a bank. What is it? Well, there's Elsie and Mary. They're out to dinner somewhere with, I suppose, Danny and someone else. Mary, that's not a cigar. That's not a cigarette. That's a cigar. I don't care what you say. Hi, Dan. By golly, don't you look prim and proper and just like Dad. The older you get, the more you look like it. And there's my sister Pat. I can't recall where that was taken from. And there's Pat again in her uniform. And I really don't know where that one was taken either, because I don't anyway. These are my sister's pictures. There's Pat. Pat again. Hey, Pat, you got good-looking legs. Because I don't see girls' legs very often, you know. Hey, Donna, you got good-looking legs, too. Oh, boy. I see the rabbit fur you got on, too. There's my sister Donna and her son Ronnie and her daughter Patsy Ann. And Patsy Ann is named after her aunt, Patsy Ann. And there's Patsy Ann again. Hey, Patsy Ann, you look awful pretty in that yellow outfit. Gosh, I say that now, but there you are again. But then I say to myself, I see you then I see you in the last picture here where you're getting your wedding. Hi, Ronnie. Yep. This is my sister Donna. Now, there's my mother, I think, isn't it? And that's Donna and Ronnie and Patsy Ann, isn't it? Both Patsy Ann. Oh, boy. Ronnie, have you got well, that kind of a grin, all right? Eating grin. And Patsy Ann had a pretty grin. There you are again, Patsy. I don't know, what do you got, glasses on or something? Huh? I didn't think you wore glasses, Patsy Ann. And there they are again, Ronnie and Patsy Ann. Now, that's my sister Donna Margaret. And that's Patsy Ann again. Boy, what big slippers she's got on. Oh, there you are with long high water pants on, Ronnie. All sharped up. And oh, Patsy Ann, don't you look sharp. There you are again, Ronnie and Patsy Ann. I believe, no, maybe I haven't got it mixed up. I know that's Ronnie. And after this, now that's Patsy Ann. Remember the little yellow dress? And now a grown-up lady, and that's her wedding gown. I don't know who you married, darling, or I would comment on your husband's name. But there's my sister Donna. Wilder. Hi, honey. Sorry about that. There you are, Wilder, with Marty, and that was your graduation dress, or graduation prom. I don't know which. Yep, and there you are, Marty and Wilder in the back, and that's Pat and the best man in the front. Now, I don't know the best man's name, so I can't say. There you are again, Wilder, and you got your daughter Mitzi and Andrea next to you. And that's Aunt Elsie, that's Elsie, and my sister-in-law Elsie. She is Aunt Elsie to Mitzi. Missy? Missy, okay, Missy, I'm sorry. There you are, Don. I don't know who the dog is. Boy. I'm sorry, Wilder. My wife corrected me again. And I don't know who the dog is either. I'm not, no comment. I didn't mean anything by that. There's Mary again, and Mitzi.
Missy.
All right, Missy. Hi, Missy. I'm sorry. There you are again, Missy. I don't know what you're holding. Looks like a baby. Ah, there you are, Shelley. I didn't know where you were. I didn't know if we had a picture. And there's Missy again. My wife's going to correct me on this, boy. Every time I say Missy, I know I'm going to be saying Missy. Now, that's my sister-in-law, Elsie, and that's Shelley is over to the left, and I think that's her girlfriend in the middle, which I don't know your name, dear. Hi. Andrea. All right, that is Shelley and Wilda, and that is Shelley's graduation. And there is Wilder and my sister Mary again, and my sister Wilda. And she still won't smile and show her teeth. Come on, Wilda, smile and show your teeth. There's my Uncle Bertzel, the last of the Hughes clan on my mother's side. And that's Aunt Juanita hiding behind a wood pile. There's Aunt Juanita and my sister Mary sitting up in my Aunt Knuckles' house up in Madison, is it? Munson, I'm sorry, my wife correct. Hi, Aunt Juanita, I'm sorry. And there's Mary and Aunt Juanita again out in the woods. And Aunt Juanita looks like she don't see anyone out in the woods. There's my sister Mary, my Uncle Bertzel, and his son Peter, and Peter's wife, Julie, I think it is, isn't it? Peter, I didn't know your wife's name was Julie till I looked in the back of the picture. And I believe this is the last picture in Aunt Willie's cat. Is that correct? But I think we did have a... Yeah. And by the way, I think this is the last part of this. So,
And at this time, I would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
and that goes for the whole family down here. And as they said on the program, from our house to your house, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.